up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have our final war of season 45, and we're up against Chaos. So this is the second time this season that we're up against Chaos. The first time we faced them, we did manage to beat them, and this is a fight for Masters. We both are fighting for Masters. We haven't had the greatest season. We do normally have a rough schedule. That's just what it is. So every team should be giving it their all. And yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into this. I think it's worth saying that up until this point right now, I am deathless. So I am going to be trying my absolute hardest to get my first ever deathless streak in an Alliance War season. I've never been able to do it. I've come very close a couple of times, but I haven't quite been able to pull it off. So we're going to see if I can this season. So we're going to go in with Quicksilver. He's pretty much a mainstay. We're actually bringing in Warlock, and we're bringing in Wags. So we're going to be Path 1. I think we have 7 fights this war. And first up, we have a rank 3 Danny Moonstar, who recently just got a buff. I know Vega really loves Danny Moonstar. I don't know too many people who love her right now, but I know he's one of them. So hopefully what he's advocating sticks. But we're gonna go in Warlock. We're gonna go in Power Star 1. I do have these fights sped up just a little bit, not too bad, but we're gonna get to our special 2. That's the idea. We're gonna parry here, and then we're gonna fire that dude off, and we're gonna try to cycle it. So I'm going to hold my block once again, let her hit into it. We're going to cycle off our second, and she's dead. 20 something second fight, she's down to bed. I was concerned with that fight, but yeah, that went so smooth it wasn't even funny, man. Next up, we have a rank 5 Spider-Man Supreme. I'm going to be using my first Rags pre-fight here. That's pretty typical for me to do. And basically what I want to do is use my Power Start 1. I'm going to parry heavy, and then from that point I think I tried to throw off a special 1 to get to 300 momentum, and basically what that's going to allow is for me to not miss. So I throw it off to try to intercept him, but we're at 300 now, so I just go for intercepts at this point. Yeah, he has the slow on him. He is a attacker, I believe. But yeah, so we get another clean intercept there, so far we're in control of this fight. We get another clean intercept, and I just get another intercept on him, catching him on a dash back there, which was pretty good because the game typically catches me on a dash back. I go medium, light, medium into a special 2, and that's GG's, man. That was a really, really clean fight. I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of the cleanest I've faced on that node, while they're pretty much permanently unblockable. Mainly due to me putting debuffs on them. Alright, so next up we have this spot, and that's my boy Null. Shout out to my boy Null. We were cheering each other on during the war. Oh, this is funny. Actually, we ended up having Ankit Mike, who was part of Chaos last season, join us this season. But we're going in with Warlock. We still have the Power Start 1 because we did our first 2 fights pretty quick. So I'm like, why not? We go for a heavy there. We go for another heavy there. He's at 4 spots. We go for a third heavy. He throws it off. He's at 5. So I'm going to hit him into him there. We're going to wait this out. I'm trying not to trigger the regen. I throw off my special 3. Okay, and this should, I think, give us some healing, or maybe that's only if he's doing. I forgot. Anyway, we get a clean hit there, not too bad. So it doesn't look like he's healing us very much, but we get another heavy attack after we throw off the striker. We get dangerously close to another special 2, but we kill him in that moment. So it was a decent fight. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So we're moving on, and now we have long shot. Typically, we see long shot on path 1 on the second node where Sim Supreme was. He's very, challenging to face there. But this time, you know, he's on path 2, so it's significantly easier. We're still going to use Quicksilver here. I am throwing on, switching back my power back boost. I actually even bought an invulnerability boost, guys, for almost 400 units to ensure I could do my part this war. So we're going to have the next few fights with Quicksilver, so I go for my science power back boost here. And yeah, man, this node is not difficult with long shot. I get to my 300 momentum charges there like usual. I think I even pushed him to special 2 coming up because he wanted to corner me, and I just wasn't gonna, you know, I wasn't gonna let him. So I was like, all right, well, we're dealing with the special 2. But he fortunately threw off his first special 1, so that was good. And I think right now it looks like we have 13 whiplash, and this is where I just push him. You know, I'm not too concerned. He throws it off, I dex it, and then I punish, or at least I thought I was fast enough, but I wasn't. But Quicksilver saved us there. So we go for a 5-hit into the striker into a special 2 after another 5-hit combo, which pushes him to 2 bars. We go in for a combo of medium, light, medium into special 1 for game. It did push him red, but I knew it was going to finish him before he could activate his special. So that's the path fights done. Now we have actual mini bosses. The first one is this thing, and we have that with Quicksilver. And remember, guys, we are still deathless right now, so the pressure's really, really on. And this is a very tight war as well. So yeah, this is an Ascended thing. You guys saw me fight an Ascended thing last war. I know it's been a while since I did the last video, but I've been a little busy and stuff like that. But anyway, we go for the heavy, we dash back, we get ourselves cornered like an idiot, and then we start getting pummeled immediately. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. So then we eat that, and I'm just like, oh, okay, so that's how we're doing it. Finally, I get to my 300 momentum charges. We get the slow on them, and now we're going to fight our way, quite literally, out of the corner. It was a little sketch for a second there. That's why I actually don't like to back myself into the corner with Quicksilver. I think I got a little overzealous there. That's completely on me. You know, the AI is being a little selfish here, but it doesn't matter. After we get that slow on him, thing is significantly easier. We're a minute into this fight though, and he hasn't lost any health, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, this is cool. So we go for a parry into a full 5-piece combo into the special 2, which doubles the whiplash because we are in terminal velocity, but they had expired on us, so we only have 18 at this point. I am patiently waiting. We go for another special 2 in terminal velocity, which will double it to like 52 now. So now we're cooking. We don't want to parry because we wanted those to explode while he did not have his protection up. And that we succeeded in doing that. So terminal velocity is about to expire on us, so now we have to be very careful. I ended up messing up here. So I tried to punish with a heavy, but I was too slow. We get to 300, fortunately for us, and then we're able to complete our combo into another special 2, which he's at 19. Anything at this point will pretty much kill him. So I already know that. I bait out one more special 1. I go medium, light, medium into a special 1 for game. Sloppy fight on my part, very sloppy, but we did make some mistakes there. But so far, we haven't died, right? So far, we haven't died, so that's what really matters. We haven't given up a death for our team yet, and my solo streak continues for this season. So here we go. Next up, we have Mephisto. And if you guys see one of my previous wars, you guys know we had some trouble with Mephisto. We ate like 2 or 3 special 3s. So this is where I buy invulnerability boost, guys. That's why we went to a cutscene, because I'm like, you know, I probably should get one. If you go back earlier, you'll see I didn't have any, and then I spent 375 units. That's how dedicated I was to this war and to my team. So we got the Wags pre-fight, our second one, and this allows us to parry freely, and it doesn't count as a debuff for Conflictor. We add on debuffs ourselves, but that one doesn't count. So we didn't have a lot of debuffs on, and I was just like, what the heck, dude? Why are we taking damage? But now we're cooking. Now we get the debuffs on. We're adding withers on by dexing, and we need those withers in order to make his regen and make his power gain reverse itself. So he should never get to a special 3 as long as we're keeping the withers up. And we're trying to get into terminal velocity here. I think we end up doing that. I go for a 5-hit combo, just barely does it manage to escape from me. So we're not able to get the big burst damage that would have put him into his second life. I probably should have went double medium. I'm still learning Quicksilver a little bit. I'm a little bit better with him now, but you know, during the moment, it's hard to tell what I was thinking. But anyway, we get to another special 2 and we drop them full health. So we're looking pretty good, guys. We're looking pretty good. We do have another fight here, and that's Man God for like the 7th time. Yeah, rank 2. Well, am I gonna die? You know, like, am I gonna die? It's possible, very possible. So anyway, we go for a parry, we miss it. We go for another parry, we get it. We're backing up. We get an intercept because we're not getting cornered again. We learned our lesson from Thing. We're at 300 momentum, so now he won't go unstoppable at any point. And we're actually trying to dex intentionally to add additional withers. We already get 5 since he is tactic, but we can get more than that. So that's what we're doing. He's at 11, so his power is in check, so to speak. We go ahead and throw off the special 1. Now we're going to build up to our special 2. And look, he hasn't even crossed the bar of power, really, guys. He's constantly going down. So we go for a 5-piece combo into the striker, do another heavy, and that's to build up our momentum. We're dexing intentionally once again, and now we're in terminal velocity. We go ahead and go into a 5-hit into the special 2. He still has not even come close to 2 bars of power. We go for that special 1. We're just baiting this out. Is he going to throw it? Is he going to throw it? It doesn't really matter, honestly. We go medium, light, medium into the special 1. I think, oh, no, we didn't do that yet. We're trying to get back to another special 2, and then we go ahead and toss that one off, which kills. And yeah, solo streak secured. So we went 75-0 this season, 3rd in the alliance. Of course, got number 1, and Minash got number 2, and I got number 3. So that was really, really cool. As far as deathless solo streaks go, there was guys that had more fights, but they had way more wins. So anyway, I did get MVP number 3, but sadly we did lose. We had some problems. We lost 6-8. I was very, very discouraged at how we lost. Not going to go into it, unimportant, but very discouraged nonetheless. But anyway, so I will be doing one more video to cap everything off. I will put up my stats, but like I said, spoiler alert here, I did go deathless, so that's my very first season going deathless. Very happy with that accomplishment. I mean, 75 fights to me is a pretty good amount of fights. That's a lot of taking chances to die. But I will go into the stats of how many bosses, mini bosses, all the stats will be on the next one right before the opening of the rewards. And then next season, we are going to be implementing my loyalty consumption and how much I spend. So I mean, any potion I buy, any power back, anything that I have to purchase with the loyalty that I don't already have accrued will count, and we'll set it up kind of like a spreadsheet-esque type deal, right? But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Yeah, man. It feels bad, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to come back stronger next season, and yeah, like and subscribe. Follow me on Rumble, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.